What are ghouls in Pathfinder 2e? How do they work and how can they be used in your game? Ghoul society. Ghouls are quite intelligent, more so than almost any other undead. They are prone to forming societies and cultures. If vile and repugnant ones centered around flesh-eating and acts of depravity can be called a culture, they live in tangled warrens below boneyards, or even entire cities hidden away in the depths of the Darklands. How did ghouls come to be? One legend holds that Briganthor, a dwarf champion of Torag, quested to root out a pack of ghouls. After slaying the undead, he stumbled upon a tome of cannibalistic prayer recipes. As Briganthor attempted to burn the book, the warren collapsed, trapping him and his brother. Desperate for sustenance, Briganthor searched the cave only to conclude there was no way out. As days melted into weeks, the paladin feared they would starve. That's when the whispers came, pleading, gnawing, begging him to open the grimoire. Did all ghouls come from some necromancer's crazy fever dream that was written down in a book just waiting to be used by another? How could you build a campaign around ghouls and the undead? A powerful wizard has raised an army of ghouls to conquer the nearby lands, and the players must stop the wizard and put an end to the ghouls' reign of terror. This could be a one-time side quest where the wizard was just getting started and had only turned a handful of people into ghouls. It could be much, much worse. The wizard could have taken over an entire kingdom or small country and is turning more powerful monsters into ghouls to ravage the countryside. Did you know that in Pathfinder 2 you can create your own ghouls? Custom building ghouls is recommended if you have time. First, increase the creature's level by 1 and change its statistics as follows. Increase its AC, attack bonuses, DCs, saving throws, and skill modifiers by 1. Increase its damage with strikes and other offensive abilities by 1. If the creature is limited in how often it can use an ability, for example a breath weapon, increase the damage by 2 instead. Imagine dragon ghouls roaming the countryside spreading their ghoul fever about on the populace. What is ghoul fever, you ask? Ghoul fever is a disease. Saving throw fortitude. In Stage 1 the carrier with no ill effect for 1 day. In Stage 2 the DM will roll 2d6 negative damage and the carrier will only regain half as many hit points from any healing for 1 day. In Stage 3 repeat Stage 2 for 1 day. In Stage 4 the DM rolls 2d6 negative damage and the carrier gains no benefit from healing for 1 day. In Stage 5 repeat Stage 4 for 1 day. The last stage is death and the carrier rises as a ghoul the next midnight to spread ghoul fever to another innocent soul. What if you don't want to have a full-on ghoul adventure but just want a one-off adventure? The ghostly apparition of a young girl has been seen wandering the outskirts of the town beckoning travelers to follow her into the nearby woods. It is rumored that she leads people to an old cemetery where the ghouls have made their lair. For one more adventure idea to skullrpg.com/ghoul.